Alrighty, so back for a new video, you know what I'm saying? This one's gonna be somewhat personal. Talking about love. Authentic love at that, you know what I'm saying? I had to like cut this shit because I had some noise in the background and shit. But anyways, so honestly, there's so many ways that capitalism has affected me from finding deep love, especially in this, in this world, right? And one of the ways how capitalism has affected damn near everyone from finding love out here is obviously monopoly to the side. There's been so many chances in my life. I've been like this fucking close to finding the right partner. Oh, they had to go to school, or they were listening to what their parents were saying or whatnot. And that's cool. Like, there's nothing wrong with like listening to side voices, but are those voices guiding you in the right direction? You feel me? Especially when we already live in a predatory ass world, and it's already difficult when the path is already shaky, and it makes it so like, it makes it so hard to find, especially genuine love, right? I was in a 2-year long distance relationship with this fucking, I'm not even, with this doctor. I'm not even gonna like say her name type shit, but like, I couldn't, like, I just feel like, I feel so embarrassed as an individual to say that there was a disconnect between me and like finding love because I can afford it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I say that shit out loud, it feels like so artificial. Like, it feels weird saying that. Like, I couldn't afford to be happy, or I couldn't afford to reach said love. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like in a weird ass way, nigga, like, this nigga Uzi, like, predicted the future. Like, love is rage, rage is love. Rage is love because we couldn't reach it as a collective. Feel me? So, and honestly, I really dream that one day I can just wake up and find authentic love in this world without, it being monetized. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want my love to be monetized, especially when I've had so many chances where it could have been perfect. I could have had that that beautiful partner, but that artificial barrier was always there because the love is quote unquote monopolized. But also that I just feel like that's not natural. You know what I'm saying? And I think we can all like agree with that. Like, it's not natural to like step outside and you have to, but I get that, capitalism is something that's already been introduced in the world, especially when there's 8 billion species, and we have to like pay for like small things. When it comes to like special things, like connecting with people and connecting to the hearts of other beings, I really feel like the monopolyism should be removed from the equation. You know what I'm saying? Not only should it be removed from the equation, but it just shouldn't exist at all at this point. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember like a couple years ago, I had this old shorty in my car after, we went to the movies and whatnot. We had a nice little deep intimate conversation. And she dead ass said to my face, like, oh, like, well, I know we're trying to build this authentic bridge and this beautiful, we're trying to like create this whole bondage or whatnot. and then that barrier just like shows up out of nowhere because like I have to go to school, or like, well, my mom and my dad said this and that, so like I'm just gonna have to shut you down or like put you to the side. And no, I don't know. I feel like that is because of psychological warfare. You feel me? Especially when it comes to like very personal and intimate things. Like monopolies shouldn't be like touching those things. Like those are very personal and intimate things, especially when it comes to love. Has capitalism reached a little too far, especially psychological warfare? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I can't. Maybe it's like good karma. You know what I'm saying? Because like maybe those partners. Well, at the same time, I can't even like say that because like I never got the chance to like connect with said person. So I'm just like, is that karma? Is that good karma from the universe protecting me from like those people, or is that, because we live in a predatory ass monopolistic world that, that poisons love itself and, fucks everyone up again, like no bullshit. Fucking crowd talking about that. But yeah, I might keep this short and sweet. But yeah, keep this short and sweet.